Unsurprisingly, Toyota is, well, maybe surprisingly if you like the truth, Toyota has claimed that its hydrogen-powered Toyota Mirai is unavailable for test drives in the UK because of such high demand. They're selling so many of them that it is said to people wanting to test drive one that you need to contact your local dealer. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. And I want to say a big thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you want to support us on Patreon or as a YouTube member, I'll put a link in the description below. Toyota, interestingly, had this conversation, which I've been sent. Here's a screenshot of the actual conversation with Toyota. As you can see here, this has come directly from Toyota's website, toyota.co.uk. Now, someone has messaged them saying, I was looking at the Toyota Mirai, which is their hydrogen-powered vehicle, and I would like to test drive it, but the book a test drive link does not list it. So they can't find anywhere in the UK to test drive it. They said, please wait while we put you through to a member of our team. Hi, Nicola. Thank you for getting in touch. Unfortunately, this vehicle is not always available to test drive due to high demand. High demand. Interesting. So is the Toyota Mirai in high demand? Well, hang on a minute. I would recommend getting in touch with your local Toyota centre to inquire if they have a Mirai available for you to test drive. If you'd like any further assistance, we'll be able to put you in touch with your local Toyota centre. We just need an email address, contact number, and local area or postcode, blah, 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 blah. Alternatively, you can contact your local centre and get in touch directly using this link. So you've got to use a different link to somehow get in touch with them. Anyway, Toyota's just fobbed this guy off. Now, obviously this guy is someone who has money, wants to purchase a hydrogen-powered car. And Toyota is telling us that, unfortunately, at the Toyota Central area in the UK, there's none available for test drive because they're in such high demand. And obviously Toyota wants us to believe that hydrogen-powered vehicles are going to dominate the market. They still claim that in 2040, that most of the car market in the world will be powered by hydrogen, is what Toyota has said numerous times. Now, intriguingly, the truth is rather different. Now, Steve, my friend Steve, he's emailed me and he said this: not a single Toyota Mirai has been registered in the UK for nearly a year and a half. Not one. In fact, only one was registered in the second quarter of 2023. So it looks like they might have sold 2 or 3 in the last 2 years in total in the UK. High demand. Now, by the way, maybe if they do have any left in the UK, they should ship them off to the Ukraine where they're using them as bombs. I kid you not. That's true. If you drive a Toyota Mirai into something explosive or something that will help it to catch fire, it is actually incredibly effective at blowing up the enemy, which is the reason why Ukraine is using them in the war against Russia. Only a few days after revealing its new gigacasting method, which Toyota says can reduce 88 parts into one and save thousands of dollars per car in terms of production costs, it's now revealed what it appears to be: robots that work using artificial intelligence. Here are the details. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sam Evans and you're watching the Electric Viking. Robots have not quite yet been able to be programmed to be like humans, as in able to learn like a child. That's artificial intelligence. That's what Tesla is working on with its neural networks, with its Dojo supercomputer. Teaching robots is usually, today, code-intensive work, but Toyota has found a way to allow a human to show a robot to perform a task, which it can then repeat. This is sort of like a limited version of artificial intelligence in robotics. Incredibly, this is actually quite impressive if it's in fact true. Now, to be fair, a lot of Toyota's claims in the past, especially about its battery technology, haven't really actually been correct. But in this case, it appears as though Toyota has, in fact, invented a very impressive way to potentially save a lot of money in car production. Teaching is a challenging task, particularly when it comes to robots. And instructing a robot how to execute a new task requires the creation of complex code. The robot then needs to adhere to this code, and sometimes that doesn't work. However, Toyota has now come up with a method to quickly, as in very quickly, and effortlessly show a robot to how to do something, then the robot can actually copy the human and, well, save Toyota a lot of money and provide them with more profits and eliminate jobs. So this is basically the future of car manufacturing. A lot of works councils, unions are very concerned that with EVs and with future technology, human beings won't be needed in the production of a car. Now, obviously, some of this comes from the concern about China, robotics, but also Tesla working on its own robotics and its own bot, which should be able to replace people eventually. Kind of like what Toyota is doing as well. Working with Columbia University, the Toyota Research Institute used a generative AI approach called diffusion policy to find a new way to teach robots new behaviors at a much faster rate than was previously possible. Seems like quite a breakthrough. The tasks that I'm watching these robots perform are simply amazing. Even 1 year ago, I would not have predicted that we were close to this level of diverse dexterity, said Russ T. Drake, the VP of Robotics Research at TRI. What is so exciting about this new approach is the rate and reliability with which we can add new skills to the robots. The technology requires a human, says carscoops.com, to use a tele-robotics kit to show the robot how to perform a task. Using levers and handles that provide the human with haptic feedback of what the robot is feeling, the person can effectively control the robot directly. According to insiders who have seen what's been happening, Toyota's researchers now can teach a robot new behavior in a single afternoon. This allows the robot to learn through the night and witness the robot's flawless execution of the new task in the following morning. Apparently this is happening now. It's actually quite impressive, I have to admit. Because these skills work directly from camera images and tactile sensing, using only learned representations, they are able to perform well even on tasks that involve deformable objects, cloth, and liquids, all of which have traditionally been extremely difficult for robots to perform. Working in the same way or a similar way as the large language models that power conversational artificial intelligence, the technology has already allowed Toyota to teach its robots more than 60 difficult skills that require high amounts of dexterity. This is coming as quite a shock to the industry. I don't think anyone realized